Hello, and welcome to Zillow's Partner Success webinar. My name is Chris Lapp, and I'm on our corporate partnerships team here at Zillow. I work with some of the largest brokerages around the country to train and speak to both the broker and agent communities about exciting opportunities and strategies for success. We're going to take the next 15 minutes or so to cover strategies we've sourced from top partners like yourself about how best to manage your business virtually. I recommend getting a pad of paper and a pen to take some notes. We recognize that while the current COVID-19 challenge is changing how many typically conduct their business, the practices that we will cover in this webinar are useful to building and nurturing your pipeline even after things return to normal. Today, we're going to dive into three main topics. First is our commitment to you, our partners. Second, we will review tools for creating rich video experiences for both buyer and seller agents. And thirdly, we will suggest strategies sourced from top agents around the country to nurture your clients in a virtual world. Here at Zillah Group, our top priority is ensuring the safety and health of our customers, partners, and employees. We're proactively adapting our guidance on real estate practices to public health and government recommendations. And while our guidance on managing your business in a virtual world is meant to be a resource to help agents continue to drive their business forward, it's key that you practice discretion and remain compliant with all local and state regulations as well as CDC guidance. That said, during these intense and uncertain times, we're fully committed to supporting you and keeping you informed during this challenging time. So to support you in this valued partnership, we will provide tools as well as resources to best support your business throughout COVID-19. We will also cover 50% of the cost of your next monthly Zillow bill beginning March 23rd. And we will continue to assess and determine what this continued support looks like in the weeks and months ahead. So stay tuned for more on that. At Zillow, one of the core values that drives everything we do is better together. That phrase, better together, and that mindset has never been more true than it is today. We see throughout history that it is in difficult times like this that creativity and innovation are at their finest. We expect people will continue to shop in this new reality, and we're committed to engaging our creativity and our innovation to help you provide home buyers and sellers the best possible experience. One of the lessons we've been learning through the uncertainties of the last few weeks is that we can still create meaningful human connections in this virtual world. So let's take a few minutes to look at some of the ways that we can do that. But before we dive into these creative solutions, we need to acknowledge a major obstacle that agents are facing right now, and that's open house restrictions. Regarding local public health orders and in order to support COVID-19 mitigation efforts across the US, we have added advisories to both Zillow and Trulia listings with regards to open houses. The notice encourages social distancing and the use of virtual tours, such as Zillow 3D home tours and video consultations. Always consult with your brokers and consider how government recommendations and actions such as stay-at-home mandates impact the advisability and even the permissibility of open houses. With that said, the great news is that in today's world, buyers do not need to be present in order to view a home. You have virtual opportunities to bring to them. Video marketing in real estate is rapidly on the rise, and this is a great opportunity for you to become familiar with recording and sharing video content. A video tour helps buyers stay engaged and invested in their home search by simply turning on their phones to view a property. And there seemingly are endless online social platforms that you can host a tour on. Here are three main platforms that we see top agents use every day. The first is YouTube. YouTube is great because it's a place where you can upload your video tour of the home and directly share it on any social media platform. You're also going to be able to see data on how many people are viewing and engaging with your video. Second is Instagram stories. We have seen many agents utilize Instagram stories to share their listings. One of the great things about Instagram stories is that you can get creative and you can add basic and easy editing. And third, Facebook Live. This is a wonderful option because your entire social sphere is notified the moment that you go live. This really helps to drive engagement. Something that we've seen top agents do with this is to post on Facebook, say a few hours before they go live, telling people that they're going to be going live at a certain time. And this can really build excitement. In the virtual world, video tours will be crucial. Another great option to drive engagement with your listing will be to film a video walkthrough of your listing through the Zillow Premier Agent app. But I just want to clarify the difference between a video tour that you create and a Zillow video walkthrough. The video tour that you post on your social platforms are not sourced from Zillow. This is fully your own video. However, the Zillow video walkthrough, that's actually filmed through the Zillow Premier Agent app and will guide you step by step on how to film a basic video walkthrough of your listing. Through the Premier Agent app, you're able to record the property, edit your listing, and replace and/or change video on the go. You're also able to review the engagement on your listing. So to make a video walkthrough the best possible experience for prospective buyers, we have a few recommendations. First, plan your time. Keep in mind that with a Zillow video walkthrough, you have up to 2 minutes. Therefore, plan your time out and decide which rooms to feature, to showcase before you start recording. Then, make sure to keep it light but not too bright. Open the blinds and curtains to make sure there's light in dark spaces. However, in rooms with direct and bright light, make sure to close those curtains and blinds as needed. Also, it is important to note that Zillow video walkthroughs have no sound, so you can relax. There's no need to write a script or worry about the neighbor's dog barking. And lastly, pause your recording to walk between floors and new rooms. We will help add smooth transitions for you to make your product look as good as possible when you're finished. And as many of you are familiar with, when a buyer views a property on Zillow that they like, they have the option to click Take a Tour. This has become a great way to introduce agents to engaged and active buyers. As I mentioned earlier, we're committed to adapting to stay-at-home state and city policies to reflect the state of the market. Therefore, we're making updates to the site experience to provide buyers an option to request to see the property virtually. Again, virtual engagement has never been more important than it is now. And we're always working hard to connect buyers and agents through live phone calls. So with regards to your digital tour options for buyers, there are several types of resources that you can choose from in order to give a virtual tour to your client. One option is the 3D home tour. With a Zillow 3D home tour, you are able to upload images that enable the buyer to click through and watch as if they're walking through the home. If you haven't already done this, it's a great time to download the Zillow 3D home app and give it a try. Another option is giving a live video tour on your phone. You can set this up through FaceTime or Zoom and do a virtual walkthrough of the property. And if schedules don't align, you can always do a pre-recorded tour. And a pre-recorded tour is the option where you can record a walkthrough and send it to your buyer so that they can watch and learn more about the house. And if you're the listing agent, you can upload it to the PA app. Again, this is an evolving situation with the current COVID-19 crisis. And this is something that we are all working through together. So we're going to continue to provide more information and updates regarding our efforts to provide innovative and creative virtual solutions. But if you decide to record a video tour, here's a couple things that are important as you prepare. A few tips to help you find success. First, practice with a mock tour. This is a great way to become familiar with the house so that you are more likely not to skip out on any important aspects. You can rehearse what you're going to say as well. Make sure to limit potential distractions. If you're going to live stream, very important point to remember, before you turn on live stream, make sure all your notifications for text and other apps have been turned off. Put your phone in airplane mode. You do not want to be fielding text while showing a home to your social sphere. You want to be fully engaged and attentive just as you would in an in-person open house. And also, take time before you film to determine which features of the home you want to highlight. Before you begin, take a walkthrough of the house. Pretend that you are live streaming. Make sure to pan up and down walls, open cabinets, go into spaces such as the garage, the backyard, and don't forget to include a view of the neighborhood. Another important thing to keep in mind is to constantly offer context about the home. Discuss key aspects of the property that your client might not know. Share your knowledge about the neighborhood. Include insider information about best local parks, restaurants, shops. Ultimately, you are offering your knowledge of the home and the neighborhood to help keep the client engaged. Video is a great tool to share information regarding your listings, and it's a great medium to share other information to your network. During difficult times, people want to see and hear familiar faces and voices like yours. So, if you want to connect virtually with your current and potential clients, make sure you're prepared and you have a plan. It's important to be professional and deliver quality content, showing off your best foot forward. Think about what you're sharing and who it's for. Is it a custom video for one client, or is it something that you can share with your entire sphere? You don't necessarily need to call out the crisis that we're all in, but your aim should be to strike common ground with your sphere of influence as well as future clients. So make sure you look professional, prop up the camera, no selfie mode unless you have a camera stabilizer. Look nice, choose a good outfit that can really put your best foot forward. Write a script, practice. Your message should be clear, concise, researched, as well as rehearsed. But remember, you can relax because you can take as many takes as you need. Sometimes people stiffen up in video. Give yourself permission to relax so that you can showcase your personality. Be yourself. This is your greatest strength and one of the main reasons why people want to work with you. Even though you aren't meeting with a new or existing client in person, video empowers you to share so much more about yourself than a text or an email can do. And as I stressed earlier, use social media. Share your video, connect with your clients either on a one-on-one basis or a one-to-many scale. Social platforms usually allow for both. So hopefully this illuminates the importance of nurturing your pipeline more now than ever before. The most important thing that you can do is show that you care. Lead with empathy. Check in on your clients. Replace their fear with facts and remind them that you're in this together. You are the home expert in their lives. And make sure that you're utilizing the great technology that we've been talking about to help move clients forward. Help clients maintain momentum by using video chat tools like Zoom and Skype and FaceTime. Share information about your client's market and home search. And remember, you can sign documents via e-signature with solutions like Dotloop, where it's applicable by state law. And as I mentioned, share video tours of homes. If you need to stay home, or if a seller is uncomfortable with having anyone in their home, check with the listing agent to see if the seller can record a video walkthrough. And bring people together on social media. Using social platforms and live streaming tools, you can connect with multiple people at once. Remember to post content that's helpful and uplifting. You can share tips for buyers and sellers related to their home search and how their transactions can be completely virtual. You can provide updates about the real estate market as well as interest rates. Reach out to your local lenders, title reps, and share with your clients what you learn. Be the calm and informative resource that you are. And while we are all in this difficult time, take some time to build up your personal brand. As people spend more time at home, they're likely to spend more time online. So make sure your Zillow profile is up to date. Ask former clients to leave reviews and highlight past ones that demonstrate your ability to help clients virtually. Remember, be intentional about what you share and make sure you're professional and personable. In this time of crisis, most of us have lost our well-worn routines that give us comfort, stability, and the habits for success. It is more important than ever to work to build new routines that set us up for success. Again, this is a time of opportunity, a time of innovation and creativity. So for your business, it is vital to stick with a routine. Create a new one. Try to find a space that you can devote solely to work. Work to build a plan for each day. And be the calming resource for your clients. This is so vital. Replace panic with peace. Be a person of peace in their lives. As you know, buyers and sellers are full of uncertainties in this climate. Be a source of calm and be there to answer any questions that they might have. Remember, they are looking to you for answers. And with regards to your personal life, it is so important to stick with a routine, just like it is with your business. Take time for self-care. Get outside, breathe some fresh air, spend time connecting with others, even virtually. I have to say, I just virtually attended a friend's birthday party on Zoom, and I was really surprised at how great it was. And the connections I made were really wonderful. So take this time to provide the fuel to create and innovate in your life and in your business. And don't forget to embrace the weird. This is a bizarre time. Don't resist it. Embrace it. The more we embrace it, the better we will be. So Fred Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is famous for telling the story about what his mom would tell him when he would see scary things in the news. She would tell him to look for the helpers. She said, you will always find people who are helping. As an agent who walks their clients through the largest purchase of their lives, you have the great opportunity to be that helper in times like this. Utilize technology to create and foster relationships with new and existing clients. Be a person of peace who provides answers for those currently in their home search. And build routines in your life to foster creativity and innovation. Make sure to pause this webinar and write down the web address here. You're going to be able to find more resources and information to better equip you during COVID-19. As I mentioned at the beginning, one of our core values at Zillah Group is better together. Let's all hold that value together as we navigate these times. Be on the lookout for another webinar coming soon with more valuable updates, information, and best practices. Zillah Premier Agents, stay healthy, stay strong, and let's live the value better together.